slowly on. The rest of them, it's going to be one flash for Inters. Apart from that, it is going to be the USPs and armor. And FaZe, a fast play towards the upper bomb side.
rain getting straight out there, but nawwk with 2 brisk headshots. Going to be shutting this down, and it's a third as well. ropz doing a bit of damage to KENSI, and now Shiro is finishing off the rest. ropz is last man standing, but for how much longer reasonably can he stand his ground? Good for 1 thus far. The only good news is that all that bloodshed happens so fast that time is simply not an issue for the young Estonian. He can take his sweet time and hope that maybe Cloud9 makes some errors, some overzealous plays, but I'm going to assume it's not many.
I'm going to assume it's going to be in the single digits.
Yeah.
Axel, though, having no trouble finding KENSI. Now, Twist is put atop the silo. Drop on down, but this one just... Oh, they're so close! They're so close, Twist. It tags him down, and you can see that amount of damage. The revolver deals out Shiro down to 30 HP.
2 players there just to batter down the bullets, and rain escapes with 66 HP. But a bit of aggression from nawwk. Getting into the hut already, using that smoke as a bit of a shroud. Axile in the meanwhile spotting 2 players on the cross. KENSI and rain are there to try and deal with him, but Axile picking up the kill and can also retreat in turn. But FaZe feel like this is their moment to strike, and strike they shall, but that's into the embracing arms of Inters, and the A1S is going to perforate the first, but brokey answers straight back. 3 players left standing, and you can now make that just a 1 for rain, but he can't.
Everyone just tuning in right now, probably very confused as to why Nuke is the map being played over here, but a great entry from rain with the Tech 9 running and gunning, finds Inters, but a quick trade from nawwk, and he's going to try and shut this down by his lonesome. Finds 2, but will eventually get taken down.
Downhill drop, and 2 rifles have now been picked up. Replenishing the smoke on main, but KENSI spammed down through the smoke of Axile. But now ropz is going to make moves, can see the barrel of the gun around the silo, but can't finish him off. But Hobbit has gone down anyway, and now Shiro can't do much with the bomb so low.
Such a FaZe round to win as well. Just a pistol hit Hobbit. The drop down towards Mini. The wraparound comes in, but Inters, he's good for 1.
Finally off angle as well. This allows Inters to focus on the squeaky door. Beautifully done. Will get traded out, but the damage should have already been inflicted, and now Inters can go from strength to strength, but KENSI is there to catch smoke on main. Hobbit may feel compelled to push that smoke, and push he shall, potentially all the way to victory, but KENSI stands between them and that fate. Shiro up in heaven. The angle is difficult for KENSI to attain, and he gets caught.
They're going to have a lot of space to work with, and that is a huge find by ropz. Inters
his chance. He's not fully punished for it, though. 15 seconds now. Shiro's missed 2 shots, and that will cost him and surely Cloud9 dearly as Twists goes in for a second. And with 8 seconds to play with, nawwk goes
what does
in.
transpire over here? Hobbit with a bit of an off angle. This might not be expecting this, and indeed he doesn't. Axel simultaneously finds KENSI. The bomb is dropped at his feet, and he's even got a smoke to try and delay the T's from pushing in. Time is still the friend for FaZe. Bomb picked up, walking in through the smoke, and it's all on rain in a 1 versus 4.
2 of them is half the tally of Cloud9 players, but keep in mind that this was pistols and a 4-spy. This was a golden opportunity for FaZe to get straight back into this one. And now, on a 1 HP, rain has to somehow turn this back around in FaZe's favor. 35 seconds left, and he's on the wrong side of this smoke. Cloud9 can reposition both of their players' full hit points. Now, even if rain can pick up the bomb, and that's no guarantee, time working against him forces him into an awkward position here, and there's Inters.
He's going to hold the line. He's got his teammate nearby on the vents, ladder position to drop on down if needs be, but he's got to make contact.
That's 1. They go in 1 by 1, and it was looking good for the... Already pushing down on the vent side. Damage inflicted to KENSI, and it is significant, and ropz' patience pays out in spades. A 3v frag onto nawwk, but now Inters from the top is going to strike for 1. It's back and forth, but it will be favoring FaZe, especially considering a post-plant now comes to fruition. KENSI can just stay on his 8 HP and look to try and flank in late. Onto the heaven side, the spray's good for
and
one.
the CC as well. And bear in mind, they didn't get it around just with a light buy, but the pacing from Robster, they head in towards the ramp position. Shiro lies in wait.
There's nowhere for them to go. The only downside is Inters maybe can get the drop, but he switches. A panic as he jumps into the air, but Karrigan decides not to go via ramp. Instead, he goes through heaven, but that's only as good as how long they can hold this bomb for. Karrigan's position now is entirely useless. The bomb was spilled in lobby, and Karrigan now has to do the long con all the way around the ramp side. And surely one of Cloud9 realized this is a distinct possibility.
It's all about the timing, Vince.
And now Karrigan may get the first player, but he can't get that mantle.
Is going to be deployed, and here comes the hit.
It's going to be fast, it's going to be rapid, and it's going to be rampant as well, unless they can get their hands on some kills. And Cloud9 maybe potentially going to get flanked in from Rops again, who's had so much fast rotational plays, whether it be vent diving, whether it be outside. Shiro's going to get caught as well, and this has been a complete only player that has struck with any kind of success, and he is living on
halfway towards ramp, and Shiro able to find one. That's all he'll
these
get.
kinds of angles, and if FaZe trip over one another, this could get dicey. But Axile tries to take the initiative, sliced up, and shoots spat right out. Rops big frags, and meanwhile in lobby,
calling great variations in how they're approaching it, and making sure they hot potatoes right now.
Vinter's up on the hut again. He's had so many impactful frags, but Axile's gone down, and now Nafani has as well, and all of the defenders on A have been ripped apart. That site is as clean.
Right, and that's the thing for Cloud9. Even though you might have something in store for a map you've never played, it's going to be hard to just adapt on that fight, especially against someone as aware of it.
Yeah, he's the outside contingent, and he will be getting the frag errors and problems. So on the CT side, potentially trailing going into that second half, unless Hobbit can have more impact with the MP. And now FaZe have just shifted through the gears. Now maybe Brokey could be bested from the hut, but again, Inters is going to fall by the wayside.
Together, not be predictable. Hobbit walks straight to Rops.
Bullets go astray. He's still in with a chance, trying to flick to their heads as Rops comes out. On their face, looking at the prospects.
Oh my.
Oh, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's shooting down with the SMGs. That's money in the bank for Brokey, but actually he only gets one. And a little bit of a scrappy engagement as Nafani comes through.
There's no one in the lower bomb site. Literally no one, but the timing is perfection. That is brilliant from Karrigan. Having no information, they feel very uncomfortable. They flash on in, and Karrigan, it finds a kill. They still don't have any control of the lower bomb site, mind you. But at least they have the man advantage, and Rops can shut this one down all by his lonesome.
Oh, they bait them in, and Rops will finish off what Brokey started.
That's the bomb.
And that's the bomb drop down, but now Hobbit's position comes to the forefront. He should be getting the drop. They have no idea his current location, and now they've realized they do not have their full assortment of weaponry. With 15 seconds to go, beautiful frag from Hobbit, but he has to just rush straight towards the site. He does have a linchpin player,
10
but
seconds.
Twists is everything right now on FaZe. Just has to drop the bomb, and this round is done. FaZe will pick up an 11th, and Cloud.
And individually speaking, FaZe, they have looked clean. Brokey decapitates Inters. Now, this is going to be almost impossible, Vince. Like, I don't see this happening.
No, and every passing second, it seems that there are more and more casualties. Maybe Hobbit point blank, but Brokey no-scopes him out of his boots and then goes one better onto Shiro. Axile and Attack 9 are very slim pickings.
Going to be playing the slow and passive, going to be playing by the textbook. You are going to get...
Right. Another one. Brokey's now repositioned into ramp. It's more of the same, catching them off guard. As he pushes into the T-spawn and FaZe, they're making this just look very, very easy.
The dominance play, the alpha play coming out from FaZe. They're just taking... This is a buy round, mind you, from Cloud9. And they have been slaughtered, absolutely dumpstered in round number 20. Axel at least able to win, to bring one back, but the moment they know where he is, you can see how aggressive everyone's being. Brokey, even with the AWP, just pushing on in, and they're just wrapping around Rops from Cloud9, so at least, you know, the wall smokes, but Rain doesn't respect any of that. He doesn't respect anyone right now. 2 kills again, Rain and Brokey, the 1-2 opening combo, and Brokey maybe getting a little too ahead of himself, getting really hyper-aggressive, getting caught off guard by Axel, but Rops is there, the contingency plan to take him down. 4 versus 2. FaZe are on fire, they're on a streak, and they're looking untouchable.
It seems untenable that Cloud9 can get back into this round, or perhaps even the map. Nafani from Silo will make short work of Rain, but it's all at the cost of 4 players, and KENSI is going to chip in and get FaZe to a 14-7 lead.
And the answer, unfortunately, is that FaZe are just better right now on you. As I say, they're actually able to find Brokey with the wall bang. That's nice. Getting tagged on by Shiro. Twist replies back, though, in Nafany. Oh, it's a battle between Rain and Nafany, and Rain comes out on top. He's been tagged on to 41 HP, but still able to get back the man advantage. Never mind, KENSI is a lunatic. Runs on in, catches Shiro all by his lonesome. And this is what FaZe love to do. This is what FaZe will do at you. They are just going to keep aggressing, going to be in your face, disrespecting you. And they're going to make you not just like feel like you're losing, but make it feel even more painful. Just twist the knife in. Axel, what's he going to do? Well, a 1v4.
Either of these bomb sites, and Axel has taken the head of Rain, picks up the bomb,
The
has
bomb
to
dropped in no man's land, and just maybe a little bit of a reminder to FaZe, just a little bit of a reminder, you can't be that
Could have been better crossfires established, but that's all in the past. In the here and now, FaZe still have the 6-round advantage, and KENSI shuts down main. 2 massive headshots, and he will lock down this angle and potentially take
him. And someone's going to be hunting for him. Robs the reading Shiro perfectly like a book. And never mind. Hobbit, he got the lurk, Vince, the twist is there.
KENSI locking down on the squeaky, and the Farlig and Axel. Last 2 players to go. It's all on the Farlig, and although he is going to step toward